Cadê?
Big day, everyone. iPadOS, let me show you. AirPods. Here's Ron to tell you more. One biggest day of the year.
No.
I'm getting too old for this stuff.
It's showtime.
Vambora.
Wow, that was so cool. Good morning. Welcome to Apple Park. We're glad you could join us for what promises to be an action-packed and memorable WWDC. We have so much to talk about today. We'll start with our OS announcements, and then we'll dive deeper into an
macOS tá azul, hein? Tá
Let's
azul.
start with our newest operating system, VisionOS. We released Apple Vision Pro in February, and we already have some great updates to share with you today.
Vou instalar.
Here's Mike to tell you
Vou instalar
more.
no meu PC de papelão pra botar na minha cabeça e usar. Ah, não.
Apple Vision Pro and
VisionOS
É naquele
unlock
mesmo
completely new
lugar lá que eles
possibilities
anunciaram em
for
2022 lá.
entertainment. It's been
lançou
4 months since we
ainda.
launched
Não,
Vision Pro
já
and
lançou há menos de ano.
And today, we're already announcing our first major update. Introducing VisionOS 2.
Ó, é
VisionOS
bonito.
2. Here's Haley.
VisionOS 2. Que câncer desse 2 aí.
VisionOS 2
VisionOS
is a
2.
great release with some big updates.
O macOS já tá...
Então,
Spatial
tá no
computing has reinvented
15
how
já.
you view your photos. There's
Então,
nothing like seeing them
nada
life-size
dois.
with incredible
O
fidelity.
iOS tá no 18.
Spatial photos are even more powerful, bringing life and
Aí o
realism
VisionOS tá no
to
Não,
2.
isso aqui lá.
With our new spatial personas, it feels like they're sitting
Caras
right
são bons.
next to you, even if they're
Oh,
thousands of
Vision
miles
Pro
away.
verde.
Não vai
Now,
ter ninguém pra usar
hold
essas
your hand
features.
up and tap to open home view.
Ó, bonitinho.
Or flip your hand over to bring up time and battery level. And tap again to open Control
É, mano,
Center,
pena que eu
giving
não
you
tenho.
quick access to frequently
Oh,
used
mas esse
features
gesto
like
fica mil
notifications
vezes
and Mac
melhor.
Virtual. Back to Mike.
Só isso?
In addition to these great features, VisionOS 2 also makes it even easier for developers to
bosta.
create spatial videos with commercial audiences easier. Canon will offer a brand new spatial lens for their popular
no.
EOS
verdade.
R7 digital camera. It can record
no.
gorgeous spatial video for Apple
Ah,
Vision
não,
Pro,
Câmera daqui
even
não
under the
com
most
duas
challenging, including a new extreme sports series with Red Bull, reimagined experiences from the world's biggest artists like The Weeknd, and our first scripted Apple immersive short film, Submerged,
O que ele
from
falou?
Oscar-winning director Edward Berger. These titles and more will be available on the TV app.
Sei lá, irmão.
Now, back to Tim.
As you can see, we're continuing to
transição?
push
Meu Deus, que transição magnífica.
Cadê o Craig? Cadê o Craig?
iOS 18 is
Alô,
a
Craig.
big release that delivers
Opa,
more ways
novo
to
iOS
customize your
18, hein?
iPhone
Tirou
and
o
stay
iOS
connected
18,
further,
18.
starting with your home screen.
Não é possível.
You can already customize your home screen with your favorite
nem ferrando.
wallpaper,
Nem.
apps, and widgets,
Nem.
letting your personality shine through.
Eu duvido. Quer ver?
I have this photo I love as my wallpaper, and now I can continue to enjoy it when I unlock my iPhone.
Vai, Craig.
Because I can
Mostra.
arrange my apps and widgets to frame it perfectly. I can select them all and easily place them along the bottom, right above the dock, for easy access.
Nem.
Or
Finalmente.
even off to the side.
Ah, não!
Finalmente!
Onde será que eu já vi
We
isso?
have an hook for app icons when we go into dark mode.
Onde será que eu já vi
turn it
isso,
on.
hein?
Onde será que eu já vi?
Isn't that cool?
Pera, aqui?
Now, in addition
Todos
to
os celulares do
there are
mundo,
even
tirando
more
o
new ways
iPhone,
to adjust
já
how
tinha
they
isso aí.
look.
No tema escuro.
I can bring up
É
a
sério
new
isso?
customization sheet. And now,
Ah,
I can
não.
tint them all.
Pera, inverteu os
Ah,
ícones?
não.
É só o tema
iOS
escuro,
suggested
inclusive.
Onde
tint
será que eu já
color
vi
that
isso?
complements my wallpaper.
Onde será que eu já vi isso? Ah, vai tomar no cu que os caras
Really
botaram o
pop.
Monet.
Os caras
It's
meteram
so
Monet
easy to
no
create
iOS.
just the right look. There are so many possibilities to make your home screen truly your own. We're also
Mano,
bringing
o
new
ícone
levels
dark
of
tá muito
customization
feio.
and capability to Control Center, helping you
não.
access many of the things
Não
you do
gostei desse
every
ícone
day
dark, não.
even faster.
Falei que não
Parece
tem
que tá
nada a ver com
invertido.
o VisionOS.
When I swipe from the top right corner, I can see Control Center with all my controls organized in one
Cursed.
place. And now,
Opa.
Control Center isn't limited to just the controls you see here. I can swipe to
Meu Deus.
multiple new groups of
Meu
controls,
Deus.
like for media playback. You can see how beautiful this
Essa
looks.
descantou
And
no
here are my
USB.
home controls.
Meu Deus!
That should be
Finalmente.
open. Let
Meu
me close the
Deus.
garage. So this year, we're giving you a new way to protect sensitive apps and the information inside them by letting you
no.
lock an app. When you choose to lock an app,
Onde
if someone
será que
else
já-
tries to tap it, they will, for example,
Android.
say you use a professional grade spatial capture. I mean, that's just good science, right? Well,
no.
anyway,
Hair
say you
tracking.
use this app, but you don't want anyone else to know.
Track de
Well, now
cabelo.
you can hide it. In a new
Cabelo.
hidden app. Now, developers can offer you an intuitive new way to pair your accessories that keeps your devices private and makes pairing seamless. Next up, we have big enhancements
LiDAR
to the apps
dryer.
we use to stay connected, starting with messages.
mesmo?
To tell you
Você
more,
acabou de ficar
here's
assim.
Ronak. Now, let's take a look at updates to SharePlay and Freeform. One of SharePlay's best features is screen sharing. It's a great way to help friends and family from afar, and we're making it better in two ways. Now,
SharePlay.
you can tap and draw on your screen to point out what they should do on theirs. And if you need to assist more directly, you can ask for permission to remotely control their iPad or iPhone.
Ah, não.
Que bosta.
Você vai poder mexer no iPad.
Ah, Anydesk.
Next, I want to talk about a feat that some may have concluded must be a mathematical impossibility. That's right, we're bringing Calculator to iPad. By
Finalmente.
leveraging
And with my Apple Pencil, I'll just start writing out expressions like I would on a piece of paper.
Ah, não.
As soon as I write
Me
an equal
ferrando.
sign, Calculator immediately solves it for me.
Ah, não é possível.
And even shows me
Ah,
the
que
results
da
in
hora.
handwriting like my
Ele
own.
imita a tua letra,
When I
véi.
make a change, the results update live. The equal
O
sign,
cara, pera aí que ele pega o
I
valor
have
do
an option
X.
to create a graph.
Ah, não é possível.
And
Next, let's talk about macOS.
Minha casa. Ah, não. O Craig correndo. Que isso? Tá fazendo parkour.
The all-star combination of the power of Apple Silicon and creativity. But what should we call it?
Ah lá.
Well, that brings us once again to the
Opa.
annual escapades of our legendary crack marketing team. Distracted briefly from their
Sequoia.
marathon hacky sack session, they stumbled into their minibus and wove a trail toward the Sierras, eventually rolling to a stop in a beautiful national park. Staring skyward up the towering trunks surrounding them, they felt a deep kinship with anything that could get that high. They knew they'd found their spot. Welcome to macOS Sequoia.
Falei.
The incredible features we talked about in iOS 18 and
Sequoia,
iPadOS 18
não.
are going to be To access my phone, I just click here in my dock. Boom. Here's one from Duolingo. You might be wondering, what's on my
The Apple.
iPhone screen while I'm
Oh,
using
referências.
iPhone mirroring? It stays locked, so nobody else can access it. Now, when you
Sei
drag the
lá,
window to the
lá,
edge of the
lá,
screen, macOS automatically suggests a tiled position on your desktop. You can release your window right into
Finalmente,
place.
né?
Quickly place tiles side by side. Or
Meu,
place
onde é que será que eu já
corners to
vi
keep
isso?
even more apps in your
Onde
view.
será que eu já vi
And
isso?
new
Windows 11.